So, hello and welcome to the vlog, I guess, and even without headphones. So, it has been a long time since I've been vlogging, and a lot have to do with it. First of all, my webcam doesn't look that great, so people say that, okay, Lolpi, then don't use your webcam, then just try to use something else like the iPad, even more shit. And what about the cell phone? The iPhone has a small dot there, and the GoPro camera, not even that big. Even worse than the webcam, I think. So I don't know what to do cam-wise. I could try to just use the self-cam on my cell phone. That real vloggers and shit. Okay, I guess that's for some of you, and for the rest of the world, that might not work. Okay, but enough about that, because I'm not really here to complain, or it's Christmas time, and this is the Christmas vlog. Of course I'm here to complain, I do that every year. So, why didn't you else tune in? I complain every fucking time I upload a fucking video about everything around me. So yeah, I just today I went to my girlfriend's birthday. Yay! Congratulations, 17, you survived. I guess birthdays. Yeah, fantastic. So the idea of these birthdays parties is that you celebrate it with your families, your friends, and you like and not like. And who do I like? And in my own life, I understand that this is of course my girlfriend's birthday, but every year I have a birthday, like every other person have. And normally I want to say that I want to celebrate that birthday with somebody that I want to celebrate birthday with, like my friends, or before in time I celebrated with the family I had, this Bears family that I had, and after I grew 18, and on my 18th birthday, I celebrated with some friends, and my parents were there too. But after that, my parents got divorced around just after Christmas time, some 7 years ago or something, and that was a hard time. Having no birthdays with my parents anymore, or at least having no birthdays, not even with my dad. I didn't celebrate my birthday with my dad, and I didn't celebrate my birthday with my mom, and I didn't celebrate my birthday with family at all. Like birthday was just that thing that I did. So I took the money that I had after I was 18, and for my 19-year-old birthday, I celebrated with a friend, as usual, and the same friends as the 18th birthday, and the 16th birthday, and the 17th birthday, and the 15th, and the 14th, and the 14th. And yes, I celebrated with the same friend that I always celebrated it with at the time, and we had a great time, and my girlfriend came. My girlfriend at the time came, and we had a great time in the beach house for summer. We have those here in Denmark. It's cold, so we have summer houses for summertime, and we have normal houses for all the other time. But I celebrated what you would call my birthday with somebody that I wanted to celebrate it with. And here, some 6, 7 years after, I'm looking back at that, thinking, yeah, there was a time when I was 16. I just had a birthday with my mom, with my grandmother, my grandfather, my family, and my aunt, and my uncle, and we had a time where I had birthday in the summer, so it was always Tour de France that they watched. It was just so important. So my birthday was just spent eating some cake, watching Tour de France. And I could play some computer, and that was it. Eat, eat dinner, go home in the evening, and they were all spent in a precious situation. So when you think about it, think about the mentally ill people out there and the people who have problems during this time of the year or during other times of the year. Like myself, I am not the most well person out there, and I'm really open about my autism, and I don't really have that great amount of friends, and those I have, they really back me up. The few I still have, but yeah. When I think about it, it's like it's Christmas, and I remember last year, I came home from a neighboring city, because I had my Christmas up there, because some 3 years ago I complained on YouTube saying that I didn't have Christmas time with anybody. I came home with the train, thinking that okay, it was fine, and the anti-Christmas and over, we just rocked and shit, man. I went upstairs, and there he sat. Christmas Eve, half sleeping, completely drunk. I didn't know his name. I've seen him before. I went to film school every day, and I knew who he were, and or kinda knew who he were. It was a homeless guy, living on the train station, thinking that we live in a country like Denmark where everybody usually get help, and there's not really any homeless people out there being homeless unless they choose it themselves or something. But looking at that guy, thinking what I said years earlier, like if you want to do something for Christmas, give it a thought to those who can spend the Christmas with the family, like I can't, or spend the thoughts with those who can't spend the Christmas with anybody, but is alone, sitting on a train station, half sleeping, half drunk, don't know what to do, don't know where to go, don't belong anywhere. The guy was, of course, in need of money, and everybody always says that Christmas is never about taking, is always about sharing, and share something, give something. And you know what? I know that the money that I had at the time was not the most, and I just helped my girlfriend like a week or two earlier, and I released the film about my post-traumatic stress. I walked up to the guy and said, "Happy Christmas. This is something that I can do for you. It's something that I can help you with." And he was just like, "Oh, you can't help me with anything." And I was just thinking, like, but why wasn't he even at the heat suite Why wasn't he even there? There's other homeless drunk people, and they were there for Christmas Eve. Or why was he not at the bar or whatever? But why was he there, alone, on the train station? Why were there nobody else there? Like other homeless people? Train station. It's kind of warmer during Christmas Eve in the train station than it is in the street. And no, there wasn't anything that I could help him with, so I just had to go home. But it really hit me. I've before talked about this. Talked about that people during Christmas time spend it alone. There's people out there who haven't the money for some Christmas dinner and have to live on whatever they can get, or sometimes people use the Christian Christmas help we get here in Denmark. If you're poor, they use that during the year. I know that it's Christmas help, but the dog can be frozen down and eaten later if you kind of need that as a family. But it's really sad that a day that we have that we want to celebrate. We want to celebrate that the sun is coming back and it's getting lighter and everything is getting better again. And I'm kind of celebrating that my mentally ill state becomes better again during the summer, so I'm not raging as much as I normally do during the winter time. And celebrating that. But think about it. I don't have the money for it, and normally I do not have the power to help anybody. And if I give like 1,000 Danish crowns to a homeless guy, then he would still be homeless tomorrow and the day after. It wouldn't help him. You just give him some more money for more alcohol, and he would just drink it away. But if you see a homeless guy out there, and he is an alcoholic, then I don't know. I seriously don't know. It's Christmas again, and I'm always thinking about it like it is the most horrible and saddest time of the year. All your family is there. All you have to do is smile and say thank you for the gift. And so look, the only good cookies that you can get comes out at Christmas time. That's the only great thing about Christmas. But it's just cold and it's dark, and during Christmas Eve your family just shows up and say, hi, we all want to be smiley faces, even though that we have a lot of problems together. Like, yes, I know, and you don't choose your family. I also know. I know that you don't choose your family, and I know that you do not always have to agree with your family. But it's more hard and really hard for some of us to listen to that our family says to us, that you have to do this and we expect this of you. And when you try to live up to somebody else's expectations, at some point everything just snaps. So I just want to say Happy Christmas, and hope you have a great time out there. And I think that you should really celebrate it with somebody that you want to celebrate it with, like I did the past 2 years. This year I celebrated with my girlfriend and my mother-in-law, her mother, and my brother-in-law. And I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really grateful that they want to take me in and they want to celebrate it with me. And I think that you should celebrate your time with people that you want to celebrate it with. It does not have to be Christmas Eve, and it does not have to be even at the Christmas time. but spend the time with people that you want to spend your time with. And remember that there is maybe some of your friends out there, or somebody that you know and maybe do like, that might not be as good and as front going as you want. And that's okay. Go to them and say, is there something, do you want to do something with me? Or because there is people out there who get sad if you just go watch a movie and expect that they come to you, because some people don't come to you. They are just locked into their own worlds. And they sometimes forget that there is something outside the door. And celebrate the time that flows, maybe. Indeed, stuff. So until I maybe see you next time, that could happen, happened occasionally. You see me at least. Until then, bye.